Do you want to travel the world without forking out so much money? Time to jot down some notes as Emma and her special guest will share with you a lot of exciting tips on Bestination.
Hey, you! Thanks for tuning in to Bestination with me, Emma, and my two sidekicks, Julaine Mitra, the BFF. Hi guys! How you girls doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, thanks for asking, Mitra. I mean, Julaine's not there.
How are you?
Thanks for asking. So last week, they both joined me on the episode where we were talking about some things or actions that are considered rude in some other countries, But this week's episode, we're going to discuss the opposite of it. Okay. Rude things that are actually considered not rude. Means polite lah.
Okay.
So everybody has their own way of thinking. I mean, you have a brain in that skull to begin with, right? So we have things that are acceptable, things that are inconsiderate and rude. So here are some rude things that people actually welcome in other countries. Are you guys ready again?
Yes. Ready.
Tell us. Okay. So number 1, slurping.
I use it.
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, no.
Where?
When Americans hear slurping, right, it's annoying to them. Only done by kids or adults who weren't the most self-aware. But like I mentioned, slurping in Japan is actually a must. Like last week's episode we were talking about, we got a slurp because it's considered to be music to the ears of any chef.
Well, slurp away then.
See, you got tone on compliment. That's like a G major, I think.
Yeah, I like the last part though.
Maybe you can go for one of the brands commercial, right? But to them it means that you are thoroughly enjoying their food, so much so that you can hardly even control the noises you're making as you try to eat as fast as you can. Okay, that actually sounds quite wrong for my audio.
Really.
I'm sorry, guys. PG-18.
Like a station.
It's a sound most commonly heard while slurping up a bowl of noodles, and one that pays respect to the chef who made it. I mean, okay, noodles fine, but what about rice?
No, rice is like
annoying chewing.
No, I think that looks really weird. She looks like a pig, right?
Come on, I am a pig.
You're friends with a pig, Julaine.
Well, whoa.
Don't I know? Don't do that so slow. Well, anyway, the next thing, that people consider, polite, even though it's like rude, is being late. Basically, there's 2 types of people in this world. People who never dream of being late for literally anything. That's number 1. Number 2, people who end up being late for almost everything. So in US, right, it's commonly frowned upon to be late, and some people even resort to telling their perpetually late friends and family that something starts earlier than it really is. So kind of like lying.
Cover up lah.
Yeah, it's quite similar to Malaysians though, right? Like, we tell people the wedding starts at 6, but actually
Malaysian
7.
timing.
We're on the way now.
I hate those. My wedding starts at 7. Just come at 7.
Sometimes you're hungry.
Yeah.
And you have to wait.
True.
Yeah, and I fit in that dress for nothing. No, do you guys go there and or are you like those kind of girls okay lah, I just show at 7:05 lah, whatever, who cares?
No, I think
We always try to be early or punctual.
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 Yeah.
On time.
7
On time.
But
Sometimes, but depends lah, because Indian weddings, right, they don't exactly begin with the time. So we kind of calculate, add up a few more minutes to that, and then we go late. It's like a normal thing, if you ask me.
Sure.
Depending on where
Depending
you're going lah.
Depending on the event also.
Yeah, but for me, it's my wedding, I don't care. I'm gonna eat my food, eat my food first, and then y'all eat the leftover, okay? So if you guys coming to my wedding, you guys gotta be early, yeah?
Leftovers.
Yeah, or you nothing. It's probably gonna be delicious food like McDonald's.
I'll be there the day before.
And bacon.
And bacon and burgers, right? And pizzas, whatever.
Yum.
And the third one would be pay for me, please. In America, it's all about equality, right? So paying for your own portion or you split the bill is actually considered, normal.
Polite.
Yes, but in France, they don't see it that way. You pay for your portion, right? and then you get like those judgy stares, like, oh my gosh, don't you have like money for yourself only? Like, okay.
So you have to pay for the other person too?
Yeah, you basically have to. Like, but in America, it's polite.
Common.
But in France, it's like, heck
rude.
no. You know,
Get
you
you
gotta-
a French man.
Yeah, I mean, either that or you know, in Malaysia, I think we are quite both, right?
I mean, I think it just depends on the individual. You don't really care.
Yeah.
You want to pay? Okay. Yeah, I cover you today. Okay. You know, stuff like that.
Julaine, is that how you feel?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So sorry. Well, I mean, it kind of sounds interesting so far, right? I mean, don't learn the wrong things though. Learn the good ones, you know?
Yes.
So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more tips. Tip number 4, touch my body. No. I mean touching other people's food, okay? Guys, don't get it the wrong way. I just wanted to sing a song. Well, when you know somebody well or you're close to them, like aka you and Mitra, right? It's usually no big deal to ask for a bite of whatever your dining partners are having, right? For couples, you know, there's usually not even any thought behind it. They just reach across the table and you're like, yum, 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 yum. You gotta eat all of it. But actually, you guys know, in Ethiopia, it's pretty common to feed other people with your hands.
Oh.
So much so that it's actually considered to be a sign of good hospitality.
You mean
The right hand
You
though.
mean strangers?
Yeah, the right hand. Yeah. The strangers? I don't know about that though. I mean, you gotta ask the Ethiopians.
Like anyone you just met.
Yeah, here you go.
Nice to meet you. Here you go.
Don't put your hand up that way, dude. That's like shoving in people's face. Oh my gosh, Mitra, did you not learn anything from our last episode? I guess you guys gotta, direct her to the correct link, please. Somebody put it.
Ethiopia, here I come.
Yeah, so in Ethiopia is kind of common, but I think some people don't like you touching their food. Even like one of our cousins, right? Like, oh my gosh, you're gonna use the chopstick again on the same food. Like, no,
Yeah.
she cannot, right? She cannot. So some people like it, like it's polite, some is not. So it really depends on your culture. I mean, where you're going, and you're gonna learn up their culture, like what Julaine's saying.
Yeah.
Just basically respect them. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so.
Learn how it is.
Yeah, learn how it is. Be like you said, when you're in Rome, be like a Roman,
Yeah.
right?
Be one of them.
Roman.
Become one of them.
What? And tip number 5, the 5 seconds rule. So last time kids, they eat the food on the floor and
5-second rule.
Yeah.
What do you mean, kids? We still do it, right, Julaine? Never mind.
Awkward. But as we grow older, we have like second thoughts. But kids, we all, we just eat on the table or what. Okay, Julaine and Mitra is having a fight right now. You guys can't see. But in Middle Eastern countries, however, eating something that's been dropped onto the ground isn't considered gross at all. On the ground,
Maybe their ground is like
clean, right?
Clean.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
true.
maybe
I
you
mean,
can sleep on it. Clean.
Yeah, I mean Malaysians was like, ew. It's disgusting.
spit everywhere.
Ew, no. Ew, no. I mean, do you guys still practice that? No, right?
What, spitting?
No.
5 seconds
food.
rule.
Yeah.
I guess if it's on the table or something, it's fine.
I think it depends lah. Like, what if it's your favorite food and it's the
and
only
like
one left?
The last piece, like I don't know, fries or nugget or something.
Yeah.
Just buy a new
And
one.
then, come on.
She's poor. And lastly, not finishing your meal. So last week in common things that you do that are rude, we talked about finishing your food in China is actually rude. But in America, leaving food on plate is considered sin.
Rude. Oh.
Sin.
Sin. Like
Sinful.
bad.
Wow.
So leaving one small piece of broccoli behind means that you'll never grow. A sip of milk left in your glass means you wouldn't end up as smart as you would have. If
Wow.
you have, these things doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense to you,
Not really, but you know what? If that's how it is, then that's how it is to them.
right?
I mean, they should do them.
I always eat my broccoli, guys, and I always drink milk too. I mean, from the carton, right? So anyway, they
That's
say
worse.
what?
You don't pour in a glass.
Yeah.
Shh.
Do you not?
Well, it's
Disgusting.
I just drink it for myself.
Yeah, but that's disgusting.
So judging, Mitra. Oh my god, why are your friends so judgy one? Have you not learned anything? Those are rude stuff, Mitra. Go back to class Emma 101.
You're disgusting.
So anyway, they say if you don't tune in to Bestination, you won't end up as cool and smart like us also, eh?
Ha! So
Take that.
Well, clearly, Mitra is the one that doesn't really laugh. Okay, well,
Mitra's the only one that cares.
stop lah.
well, anyway, just joking. I mean, thanks for tuning in again. As always, be kind to one another.
Yes.
Follow us on our social media. Where can we find you, girls?
Everywhere, by the name Mitra Ravindran.
And mine's Julaine Lee.
I just don't get it. Every time you say everywhere, right? Like what? The
Oh,
toilet?
like Twitter, Facebook,
I see.
Instagram.
I see. All right, that kind of makes that kind of makes sense. So you can follow me on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/EMMAPHOON for more funny videos. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
Bye.